Howdy y'all, so you're thinking about moving to Aubrey, Texas. Well, today we're gonna hit the streets, all right? I'm gonna walk you through some different neighborhoods at some different price points so that you can see what it's like to live here in Aubrey, Texas, and maybe what you can get for your budget. And if you stick around, I'll even show you the top listing in all of Aubrey so you can kind of see what the ceiling is out here, and I'll even show you some of the main attractions as well. So if that's what you're looking for, stay tuned because we're getting into it right now. Hey ladies and gentlemen, if you are looking to learn more about what it's like living in Dallas, Texas, well, this is the channel that helps you do that. So I invite you to subscribe down below. Make sure you tap the bell for notifications so that you can stay up to date on the current market here in Dallas, Texas. Of course, we drop new videos every single week. My name is Jimmy. You're a local, born and raised real estate expert advisor, and we're getting tons of calls and emails every single day from people just like you who are ready to make that move here in Dallas, and we absolutely love it. So if you are thinking about buying or selling here in the Dallas area, then be sure to reach out to us today so that we can help make a tailor-made game plan just for you when moving to Dallas, Texas, or to Aubrey, Texas. We're hanging out downtown right now before we get into the meat and potatoes of the city here. It's a little bare bones out here. I'm about to walk up onto Main Street here. I guess this is kind of like they do some concerts out here. You've got the fire station right next to you out there as well. So, but what I want to do is just give you a brief introduction here, just so you can kind of catch your bearings a little bit. So get your notepad ready because I'll give you all the stats here up front so that you have them, okay? So location wise, you're gonna be about an hour away from downtown Dallas, okay? About 45 minutes away from DFW airport over there. Median home price is $212,000, and good news though is 74% of the population owns their home here, so that's a good thing. Here's downtown Aubrey, hustling and bustling down here, and that's about it right there. So about one block, but hey, that'll work, okay? So yeah, population, it's only 5,000 people here right now. I do assume that to grow over the next decade or so, okay? So we'll see how that goes. Median age is around 35 right now. So of course you have, you know, your folks who've grown up here, been here forever, and are gonna die here type of thing. And then you have some new construction. I'll show you, if you stick around, I'll show you some of the new construction that's popping up out here as well, okay? So median household income is around 65,000 as well. So, you know, people do, you know, fairly well for themselves. You know, you've got pretty easy access down to Frisco. You know, that's kind of gonna be your job market, right? Is, you know, you're either gonna work from home or, you know, probably work in Frisco or Plano, you know, or somewhere on that border, right? So let's see, as far as schools go, you know, kind of average, frankly. So certainly there are better school districts, you know, close to here that you may consider if you're looking at you know, moving here for an extended period of time, maybe for the kids, right? But you know, you never know. So we'll discuss a little bit more of that in a later segment. But yeah, weather-wise, you know, listen, I always say it's the summertime right now, right? And I'm working on my tan. You know, good luck catching up with me. I'm getting I've got a lot of practice out here in the sun making these videos for you guys. So it's a good thing for me. But yeah, I love it. I'm used to it. But here's the deal: if you can get through July, August, you know, you'll be just fine, right? You know, we're flirting with, you know, triple-digit degrees and everything right now. So some people just cannot handle that, right? I would say that you probably could if you put your mind to it, but you know, it's not for everybody, right? So, but other than that, I mean, you'll see me making videos in November, December, and I'm wearing the same t-shirt, right? So it's not gonna be, I would much rather have you know, deal with a couple of months where I'm sweating a little bit more than have an extended, you know, cold winter, right? So, you know, my sister's in Chicago and I have no interest in doing that up there. So she can do that, you know. She'll take that so I don't have to, right? But yeah, here's the vibe down here. Got some motorcycles. We've actually got, there's my motorcycle, if you didn't know, I ride, and there's another over here. So 4 motorcycles in one shot, that's pretty good. But the vibe out here is, you know, it's blue collar, right? Kind of a horse town, right? So Crossroads, if you don't know about Crossroads, one of the, like, you know, performance horses, or performance horse kind of capitals, one of the capitals of the United States, right here. So we're just north of that. So, you know, I was actually at one of the homes. I do these out of order, by the way, so just so you know the secret now. But and you know, one of them, I was out there. I was petting a horse before. As I pulled up to it, it was just right there. I had to pet it. One of the lady out there was asking if my motorcycle broke down or anything. Very, very sweet lady. That's the kind of vibe it is out here. Very friendly. People are willing to extend a helping hand type of thing. You know, I saw in the new construction neighborhood that I already shot, you know, as I was driving through there, there's a husband, I guess, working really hard, you know, in the front yard, and the wife came out there with a ice cold glass of cold water out there, and they waved at me and I waved back. You know, that's the kind of town Aubrey is, you know. So that's what you can look forward to. So you know, once we get into some of the higher price points, as I'll show you, you know, you might have like a shop in the back, or like a workshop, I mean, or like a barn type of thing on your acre plus lot, right? So that is certainly a thing out here as well. And then if you like your lake life, right, as we do out here in DFW, then you've got Lake Ray Roberts to the north of you, not too far up there in Pilot Point up there. So you can swing up there for a cool day on the lake out there. And some of the homes out here can qualify for an ag exemption, meaning an agricultural tax exemption, which is awesome, right? You know, we get some slack out here for the property taxes being, you know, somewhat higher than normal in the country, right? But you know, if you tack on the agriculture tax exemption, it's going to help you out quite a bit out here. So we can go through that a little bit, and yeah, let's jump into these different neighborhoods. I'll show you the different price points, the different styles of living out here on this channel. So stay tuned, and we'll show you everything. All right, let's cruise. All right, welcome to the first neighborhood. So this home that we're gonna feature right behind me is going for $345,000, 3-bed, 2-bath on 1,700 square feet. Gonna put you at $207 a square foot. Built in 2019, a little bit of new construction up here. Built on just shy of 1/4 of an acre lot right here. So, and then you've of course got the front-facing 2-car garage right there. Yeah, not to state the obvious or anything, but definitely gonna want to have your car out here. We're pretty spread out in Dallas, and Fort Worth, and the public transportation isn't too sophisticated, okay? So you do have access to the DART. Actually, if you go over to Denton, there is a DART station that, you know, really was built to you know, get guys from Dallas up to University of North Texas. They had a lot, you know, night programs and things like that. People wanted access to that from, you know, downtown, right? So they built that train station. So if you happen to get a job in downtown Dallas, Aubrey could be an option. If you want to drive over to Denton, hop on the train there and then go down, you could do that, right? But, you know, I mean, I always tell the story of how my sister used to work and live downtown, and she could walk to work, but, you know, she wanted to go literally anywhere else, had to have her car, right? So she lives in Chicago now, actually, and she actually left her car. It's parked at our parents' place, right? So a little bit different up in Chicago and like New York and places like that, right? So just so you guys are aware and don't come in blind from that standpoint, right? So yeah, a lot of this traditional brick style. You can see it got a little bit of stonework on that one, but really it's a lot of brick, just traditional brick style in here. You are going to have the open floor plan though in here. You've got the high ceilings in that one, pretty well updated throughout, of course, being the new construction. You got the good sized backyard in the back as well. So yeah, pretty nice. Let me give you a shot down the street here. So actually really wide streets right here. So the centralized mailbox system over there. So you're gonna have to take a little bit of a walk to get your bike. But you can see a trailer right here parked out front. So that might be why the streets are a little wider. We're a little bit country out here in Aubrey, so you know, trailers and things like that are going to be a little bit more popular. So might have played into why they made the streets a little bit wider out here. So but yeah, trees are a little kind of baby in this new construction ish neighborhood, but of course you can find some older stuff. You know, stay tuned, we'll show you some of the other styles of living. There's a wide range here in Aubrey, of course, so stay tuned for that. You might see some horses along the way. I'll definitely show you that. But yeah, let's talk about the schools now. So I got to keep it real with you guys. Well, let's start with the ratings. So generally across the board, there's a lot of B ratings. So, you know, above average, right? But not the greatest, right? And so, you know, when you're up here in this part of town, you know, I mean, there are certainly other school districts that are going to be better. But it's not like it's the worst thing in the world to be in an Aubrey school, right? So just something to consider. You know, one of my old friends they're still my friends, but they used to live here. You know, they when they lived here, they had their kids in private school up here. So something to consider there. I was a private school product here in Dallas. So, you know, you might want to watch our private school video that we did and our best public schools video as well. I'll link to those above and in the description below. Make sure you check those out if you haven't already. And yeah, pretty good athletics up here too, I might add. And yeah, you might if your kid especially is into soccer or tennis or martial arts, I'm pretty well connected in those arenas. So happy to, you know, help you find, you know, a good coach, a good team that fits, you know, your situation. Just did one like that for one of our clients who just bought in McKinney, you know, playing with FC Dallas up here. So yeah, happy to help in any way that I can. All right, guys. So yeah, hey, if you're finding value so far, please tap that like button, subscribe as well, tap the bell for notification. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss the next video that we drop. So make sure you have that done. And then yeah, this should give you a pretty good idea of what you can get in this, you know, starting, you know, entry price point here in Aubrey. And so I'll drive you through here so you can see a little bit like you're here with me, you know, driving in the car through the neighborhoods so you can see it from that vantage point. And then we'll take you to the next one. All right, see you there. All right, welcome to the second neighborhood. We're gonna show you some new construction now, okay? So this one that we're gonna feature is going for $515,000, 5 beds, 3 baths on 2,800 square feet, which is gonna put you at $167 a square foot. Of course, you're gonna have that front-facing 2-car garage right there, as you can see. And this one's gonna have that traditional brick style. You have a little bit of stone right there by the front. I saw a little bit of stonework over here as well. I'll take this opportunity to show you what the street looks like as well. We're on a cul-de-sac right here, so I can show you both sides. You got this side, and then we'll do the loop-de-loop around to the other side. There you go. So there is going to be a central mailbox system, so you'll have to walk a little bit to get your mail. So hopefully, well, turn that into a good thing, right? My watch went off earlier with I hit my steps goal for the day, so I'm walking around like crazy out here for you guys. So, but yeah, of course, just want to show you that new construction is available out here, and the price ranges are going to start at the 350s. Right now they're going up into the 550s, creeping into the 600s as well. Of course, you've got Aubrey Creek Estates, you got Arrowbrook, you got Silverado, and Soundbrook are the communities that are the most popular right now, and the ones that are putting stuff out. So I'm sure there will be more to come, because Aubrey is set to grow a little bit here with the expansion going north here in DFW. So if you have a flexible timeline, this could be a great option for you. So definitely let us know. This is a friendly reminder as well that if you haven't watched the video with my friend Mary, who just went through this process of buying a new construction home, just a friendly reminder, once again, the builders, sometimes they can be tricky and don't have necessarily your best interests in mind when they're working to deal with you, okay? So that's why you want to have us in your corner. That it is our responsibility to act as your fiduciary to make sure that you are getting the best deal possible when working with these builders, okay? So reach out to us today. Let me know right now, and let me know in the comments if you are looking for different new construction communities. What do you guys want to see next? Okay, let me know in the comments down below. And with that being said, I'll take you through here a little bit, and I'll see you at the next neighborhood. See you there. All right, welcome to the third neighborhood. Now, sometimes I do these out of order when I'm filming, so this is the first one that I'm doing. So if we haven't figured this out yet, then we are in horse country, as you can see behind me there. I was actually just petting one that was on this side of the fence over here. So, but let me show you once we get beyond this tree here. This is the one that we're gonna feature right here. This one's going for $697,000. 4-bed, 3-bath on 2,400 square feet. It's gonna put you at $286 a square foot. You got a 2-car garage on this side over here, built in 1994, and you've got a full 1-acre lot right here. Okay, so of course you got that traditional brick style of home. You've got a traditional floor plan in here as well. That's what they did in the 90s, and but you do have the vaulted ceilings. Updated, pretty well updated on the inside. You've got the covered patio on the back side too, and then let me back up. You've got the workshop right there, just straight down the driveway right there. Okay, so of course that's going to be a pretty common thing out here in Aubrey. Okay, so here's a look down the street, right? So this is a farm to market road out here. FM, I forget the name of it. Actually, this one is not an FM road, but this one is, it is a country road out here. So, but yeah, you can kind of see what you're surrounded by. A bunch of acre plus land out here. Okay, that's what's out here. Okay, so, but yeah, listen, at these price points right here, these homes are moving fairly quickly, right? So just something to keep in mind, right? You're going to want to have all of your ducks in a row, and that's something that of course we can help you out with and get organized with. Okay, so something that isn't so popular are the property taxes here in Texas. So listen, we cover everything. I'm not afraid to talk about anything out here. I keep it real with you guys, as you know. Property taxes here in Aubrey actually aren't as bad when it comes to overall DFW. Here we're below average at 2.29%. So of course, if you were subscribed, of course you would know that. So, but yeah, not terribly bad. Definitely below average as far as Dallas standards go. But yeah, hey, we love helping our clients get into homes that they feel really, really good about, good situations, right? But we can't help you if you don't reach out, right? So give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, or jump on our calendar. You've got the link down to the Zoom call down there. Listen, I feel our team is the best in the world at finding you your dream home at the right price. So we'd love to work with you. And with that being said, this should give you a pretty good idea of what you can get in this kind of 600, kind of mid to high level price point right here. And with that being said, I'll drive you through here a little bit so you can see it. And then we'll take you to the next one. See you there. All right, welcome to the fourth neighborhood, and I have a sneaking suspicion that this might be what many of you are looking for right here. So we're gonna feature this one right behind me, going for $859,000. 3 beds, 5 baths on 3,100 square feet. Gonna put you at $276 a square foot. You got the 2-car garage on this side over here, built in 2011 on an 1.5 acres back here. Okay, you've got the workshop in the back, the barn style deal in the back, and yeah, it's just really a beautiful, spacious home. You got that brick and stone combination. You've got just a ton of space. I mean, look at this street right here. So this is a whole neighborhood. Every single home is gonna look similar to this one, on about 1.5 acres to 2 acres out here. And so, here, I'll show you down here. I saw some horses over on this side. I mean, you can get into some country living out here if you want, so yeah, really mature trees, as you can see. I mean, you got some tall tree. I mean, even just in the front yard here, of course, you got your neighbor has built a like a pasture type thing. You could easily throw up some jumps right there, work on some equestrian stuff easily right there. So yeah, very, very quiet, really tucked away back here, pretty close to downtown Aubrey that you saw earlier right there. So if you're hungry for lunch, you can go over to Mom's over there. Not your mom's, but Mom's Diner, the restaurant over there, world famous restaurant over there in downtown Aubrey right there. So yeah, this is a nice style of living out here. So, but let's talk about safety while we are kind of in this tucked away kind of style out here. So Aubrey only got rated a C when it comes to safety. Now, as far as the statistics go, and this is of course what determines a lot of it, is the burglary rates were near the national average. Now everything else was well below average, right? But I think part of the reason is, I mean, there's so few people here, so any kind of crime is going to be, elevated just that much more when there's only 5,000 people, right? So take that for what it's worth there. But yeah, this is a pretty cool neighborhood. I could see many of my clients moving here to in this neighborhood here. So if you want to know the name, you got to reach out to me. Let me know so I can give you the goods. All right. So I'll take you on a drive through here once again, so it's like you're in the car with me here. But with that being said, let's check out the highest price listing in Aubrey, the top listing in Aubrey, and you definitely don't want to miss that one. All right. I'll see you there.
But you know I was left alone. On a real out of El Paso, raining down in Houston.
All right, are you ready for the top listing in all of Aubrey? Well, here we are at the front gate of what is 11 acres right here. Okay, so this one is going for $1.25 million. That's it. You got a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom house back here, 2,600 square feet, 2-car garage, built in 1999 back up in here. But you know, it's not really gonna be about the house, is it? I mean, well, yeah, I don't want to say that. I don't want to go that far. Of course, you're gonna be living there. That's where you'll sleep. That's where you'll cook dinner and everything like that, have meals and everything. But it's really gonna be about the land that you sit on, right? And so, you know, I think getting something like this for just $1.25 million, as we hear the car go by. By the way, we are on a farm to market street right here, and we have a cop who just flashed his lights at me saying hello. Nice cops. So yeah, just looking out for the community and everything. But yeah, it's going to be about the land that you get, right? So of course you're going to have multiple barns. You've got horse stables. You've got, I mean, if you really want kind of that, you know, if you watch Yellowstone, okay, listen, I don't watch much TV, okay, but I did get hooked on that show on my flight down to Puerto Rico once. That was the only thing really to do. I was like, oh, I've heard I would like this show, so I watched it, and yeah, so I got stuck on that. But if you want something like that, maybe, then hey, this could be up your alley right here. But yeah, you know, if we're doing comparisons, you know, if you're looking into Aubrey, I think you're also going to be looking into, you know, probably Argyle over there, not too far away from where we are here, just on the other side of Denton, really just on the south side of Denton over there. You know, I mean, we're getting pretty rural up here, so really anything on this kind of north side of Denton, you know, even up into Salina, you'd probably be looking into as well. So really it's just kind of that anything really above you know, Frisco and Prosper is really what you're going to be looking at, I think, if you're looking at Aubrey up here. Okay, so yeah, a couple words to just kind of summarize. I mean, like I said earlier, this is blue collar. It is going to grow. So you know, over the next decade or so, I do see Aubrey, you know, seeing a lot of new construction come up into here, and you know. Some of that spillover, just like Prosper saw some of the spillover from Frisco, right? Well, now Prosper is kind of maybe in a similar boat as Frisco, and so people want to see, okay, well, what's going to be the next best thing? Well, maybe Aubrey, right? So, but Aubrey and Crossroads and Krugerville over here, you know, this is kind of horse country over here. And so, like I mentioned earlier, you know, we got a couple cars coming, so hopefully it's not too loud. But and he likes to go faster when he comes by. We might have to cut this, we'll see. But yeah, there we go. Okay, so when Crossroads is the big horse kind of capital of Texas almost, and is widely respected at the very least, right? And so you know, you're gonna have a lot of that kind of feel to it. Still got that small town feel with the community, that community vibe. Okay, so that's kind of what's going on over here in Aubrey. So hope you liked what you saw here. If you are thinking about moving, obviously we can't help you if you don't reach out, right? So give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. It's all in the description below. Check it out down there. Get at us whatever way is easiest for you. And if you found this video helpful, please tap that like button, subscribe. You want to see the next one. I'm telling you that right now, so make sure you see that. And drop me a comment. Let me know where you guys want to see next. I mean, we've covered a lot of DFW, the whole Metroplex here, so odds are it's probably on our channel. But go ahead and comment down below, and if you can't find it, I'll shoot you the link just in the comments there. Okay, so here to help you in any way that we can. So yeah, with that being said, if you don't know where to go from here, you should see some videos popping up in the end screen right now that can point you in the right direction. So of course, like I said, we've done we covered just about every inch of DFW at this point, almost. So whichever one of those is popping out to you, make sure you check that out. And until next time, see you around town.